Hi, this is Paula Bernier with TMC. I'm here at ITEXPO in Las Vegas with Simon Bettis. He's Director of IT and Technology Services at Jefferson Union High School District. Welcome.
Thank you.
I understand you're here at ITEXPO participating in the panel. What's it about and what do you expect to be some of the key takeaways?
Right, so the panel is about, the title is Decoding UC ROI, which means we'll be talking about the pros and cons of implementing the UC systems in organizations.
And I understand that you yourself implemented a new UC solution earlier this year. Can you kind of talk about why you decided to implement a new UC solution when you did, what some of your key requirements were, and what your experience has been since?
Sure. For the past 10 years, we've been having all type of issues with our previous PBX system. We have what we all call the legacy system, which is basically your standard, copper wire NBX system. And so it wasn't reliable. We've lost connectivity, voicemails aren't getting through, and it's just expenses for maintenance has accrued over the years. In a single year, we've got to spend at least about $25,000 to $30,000 in just maintenance costs, which is not very cost-saving, for the district. So one of our criteria was, number one, is to make sure that we have a solution that is excel in quality, reliability, and of course all these things will lead to hopefully in productivity and ultimately savings in the ROI.
So you mentioned that you implemented the new UC solution in February. Can you give me some examples of feedback that you've gotten on the system from some of your users and the
Sure.
IT staff's experience with that?
Well, number one is that we're getting our messages now, our voicemail messages, which is, believe it or not, that is, I know it's something, we don't think about getting messages on time. It's a big deal, but when we're dealing with parent security, students issues, and things like that, we want to we want to be able to receive our messages on time. Not only that, in quality of calls, for instance, we can actually hear the other parties now.
That's important.
That is really important. And with the whole the UC system here is that not only we're not tied down to our desk anymore. With the soft phones, I can basically take my extension with me. We get our voicemails, emails in one inbox, basically, including faxes as well. So we're basically an office on the go.
And is it an on-premises solution or a cloud-based solution?
It is on the premises solution. So we host it. There is an option for it to be hosted in the cloud. However, we chose not to do that simply because we like to be at least in control of our hardware. We want so that we know that if something were to go down, things like that, that we can actually have control and then knows exactly what's going on at any given time.
Great. All right. Well, thank you so much for speaking with us today. Again, this is Paula Bernier and Simon Bettis, and we're here at ITEXPO in Las Vegas.